We ran out of superlatives to describe the last meeting between Manly and Newcastle. That was, of course, last year's ARL Grand Final, 122-16 by the Knights. No, that doesn't have anything to do with this afternoon's game. You can bet your life both sides have been dead keen to get another shot at each other. They have that opportunity on a glorious afternoon here at Brookvale. Since that fateful day in September, success has continued on for the Knights. They've won 6 games this year, although they did go down 26 points to 6 to Brisbane last round. For Manly, it's been a struggle, just 3 successes, and they were beaten by a big score last week by North Sydney, 32 points to 8. And Paul Vautin has filled us the grand final who played, but realistically, 11 players running on today who didn't start in the decider. But I do think there will be some extra feeling anyway.
No doubt about it, Peter. Throw in the fact that it's Jeff Tooby's 201st grade game. It looks good for the Manly side today, I think. The bottom line for Manly is they're currently running 15th on the ladder, which is very unusual for them at this time of the season. I expect a lot better performance today. However, one late change again. Terry Hill hasn't played the last couple of weeks. He's out again today. The team reads this way. Phillips, Hancock and Hunter comes into the side. Popawati and Torrens into the centres. Tooby's the 5'8" and captain. Craig Field is halfback. Lock forward is Kosov. Gardner, Menzies make up a strong back row. Taylor, Tierney and Sidaris is a hooker. And Bob Fulton is their coach.
And the Newcastle side reads this way. A return for Robbie O'Davis back to fullback. That's a boost for the Knights. Grogan, McDougall on the wings. Gidley and Craigie make up the centre pairing, with Matthew and Andrew Johns in the halves. The lock forward sees Billy Pleaden also come back from injury. That pushes Peter Shields onto the bench. Troy Fletcher, Wayne Richards, the second rowers. Paul Harrigan is the captain, alongside Tony Butterfield and Lee Jackson, coached by Malcolm Rewley. And Paul, big games were won by the forward domination, and we had quite a confrontation in this one.
That's right, Peter. One of Manly's form forwards this season has been their big prop, Neil Tierney. He's been in great form of late, the last 6 or 7 weeks, and he's aiming once again for State of Origin selection tonight. His big go is getting to the line and offloading, and Manly looking for him to do that today.
And he'll be taking on Tony Butterfield, second only to Mark Landville in the amount of first-grade games played for the Knights. In fact, the great Wally Lewis actually chose him in his test side this season. That shows the kind of form that Butts is in. Can you see an upset? Because for Manly to win, it would be.
I can, but I think Manly can win. Newcastle have never won here at Brookvale Oval, and Manly worked hard on their defensive problems, which showed up against North Sydney. I'm predicting a Manly upset win.
I can't see anything but a Newcastle victory. I thought they went pretty well against Brisbane last week, despite the 20-point margin. I think they will break that up on a glorious afternoon here at Brookvale. The Knights up against the Sea Eagles. Here's Ray Warren.